Prime Wrestling officially sanctioned by the Ohio State Athletic Commission. Prime Wrestling contains material that may not be suitable for all audiences. The views and opinions expressed on this broadcast do not reflect those of SportsTime Ohio or its affiliates. The athletes featured in this program are trained professionals. Please do not try this at home. Viewer discretion is advised.
Every day I think of this, weigh it out and take my risk, waiting for the chance to say enough has been enough. What are you waiting for? Turn it up, I said. Fungus better man every time I hear it, so play it when I'm dead. And my funeral world, so I do it in the afterlife. In the afterlife.
Welcome, everybody, to Prime Wrestling TV. Joe Dombrowski, ringside with Agent Aaron McGuire of the Megalomaniacs. We got a loaded hour for you this week. Feature matchup sees the Prime Champion, the embodiment of evil. He's Krimson. He'll go one-on-one with the Bev, Bobby Beverly. In addition, the tag team titles at stake. Marion Fontaine, Jeremy Madrox versus Facade and Lewis Linden. But we're going to kick things off with Bobby Shields, the veteran, as he takes on the recently returning innovator of aerial insanity, M-Dog 20 Matt Cross. Let's go to Pedro and kick this show off right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is scheduled for one fall and is being brought to you by Airmet Recycling.
Remix. Bit of a new sound.
The 1/2 pound, wrestling straight from the gym. Here is true talent, Bobby Shields.
Bobby Shields, the veteran, has a very decorated history here in Prime Wrestling, but when you look at the past few months, I'd suggest Shields has really not been having his best times.
Well, Joe, pardon the interruption. The Prime Minister is here, Aaron McGuire, and I have to say, as much as I like Bobby Shields, I have to agree, things aren't going his way. What's up with that, Joe?
I'm
What
not really
happened?
sure.
Is it your fault?
I sincerely doubt it. Shields got upset by Aiden Vale a couple of months ago, the young 21-year-old. I think that's still sticking in Shields' craw. And man, what a pleasure it is to see this man back. The man that we really weren't sure about.
A pleasure for who, Joe?
After pressurizing. The man who needed to recollect his thoughts after seeing the company he had spent 5.5 years helping build crumble right at his feet, thanks to Matthew Justice and that laptop computer to the back of the head.
Joe, I don't like when Matt Cross gets too close to me. You know, he struck me once.
I hope he does it again.
My neck was in traction for 8 months afterwards.
Well,
From that punch to the forehead.
you don't think you've done enough to him in the months recently to kind of even the score?
Joe, I'm a fair man, and I believe in fair equality, so that's why I'm just giving him a payback.
Not to be confused with that unfair equality out there.
There's unfair equality?
Well, maybe so.
That's
I think
into
that'd be a great description is how the Megalomaniacs have manipulated the Prime upper management to get their way.
Well, I don't know if that's entirely true.
We
Joe.
got some news about that because you don't realize, Aaron McGuire, that while you guys were out here taking over the entire show and running roughshod, Justin LaBar was back in Vic's office all alone, and Vic left his laptop open. Are you aware of that?
Wait, LaBar was in Vic's office alone?
Yes, he was sent.
And then he got on the internet?
You sent him back to clean the office, and LaBar, after Vic had stolen Justin LaBar's laptop about 6 months ago and used all of LaBar's strategies against him, I think LaBar may have gotten some retribution. We're going to talk to LaBar later on in the hour.
Well, how do I know about this? I mean, how don't I know about this? I mean, wait, should I call somebody? Do I need to contact an attorney?
Matt Cross, the ever-present agility, able to take down Bobby Shields. Keep in mind, Matt Cross openly challenged Matthew Justice to a television championship opportunity. Justice and Vic, both, the commissioner, they said, nothing doing. You're not ready. You don't deserve it.
Right, he's not in contention yet. There's plenty of other contenders out there that are contending for the to be in contention for the television championship.
Well, he's a two-time former Prime champion. He's been at the front line of the Prime Foundation for a number of months now. I think Matt has more than earned a shot at any championship in this great organization.
Well, no, he's got to wait in line. He's got to. I mean,
who's in front of him?
So many guys that are in front of him. There's a John and
excuse me,
Ned and Steve.
Who is Steve?
Xavier.
What?
The Canadian phalange. He's been in contention for months now, and I think he deserves a championship.
The gymnast background of M-Dog comes back to haunt him. He gets dropped side of the head first on that top ring cable. Awkward landing for the innovator of aerial insanity.
And as the referee checked inside of that beard for foreign objects.
Oh, come on now. Official counts 2.
Remember when Bobby Shields had that long, beautiful, golden, flowing blonde hair?
Yeah, and so does he. It took him. I'm still not sure if he's over it or not.
Well, now
a handful of beard. Handful of beard.
Well, he's checking. Bobby Shields is checking for foreign objects because this referee, this new guy, this Brian Glory, he didn't even check the beard of Matt Cross.
What do you think is inside the beard?
Well, there's a lot of things that could be inside that beard. Protein bar. He likes protein bars.
So Matt's going to illegally use a protein bar to win this match.
Well, he may hulk up with it. He may pull it out. He may start eating it and then get an energy rush from all the protein.
I don't believe eating during a match. I don't believe eating during a match is illegal, although unlikely.
What about he may have a Tennessee chain in there? Some people carry it in their fanny packs. Some people carry it in their big Grizzly Adams beards.
2 championships at stake here in the hour as M-Dog connects with a clothesline. The Bev stepping up, challenging the Prime champion. Plus the Megalomaniacs, the brotherhood of mustachioed brawlers to defend the tag titles. There's some shady business going on there we'll talk about later as M-Dog gets 2. And keep in mind, while we're talking about big-time matches, Aaron, next week on the broadcast, we've got a rematch of the Resolution 5 main event. Johnny Gargano and the Zombie Princess, Jimmy Jacobs.
Whoa, that's big. I have to say that if I'm rooting for one person in that match, then I would have to be rooting for Jimmy Jacobs. And I know you are as well, Joe, and we're happy to have your support against Johnny Gargano.
Who is we?
Well,
so you're saying this matchup was made by Vic to soften Johnny Gargano up, keep him out of the title picture.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. You're misconstruing the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Enziguri kick to the temple. M-Dog looking to finish this thing. Shields able to cut him off.
And that's what I like about Bobby Shields. He knows where things are going to happen before they happen and what time. Like, he sensed that M-Dog was up on that top rope.
He's got great ring presence.
That's the word I was looking for, but I wasn't sure that our audience could understand what it meant because they've never been in the ring.
Well, M-Dog looking to send a message to upper management, to Vic, to Matthew Justice, Marty Bell, anybody that may be watching.
Well, I mean, I'm in upper management, but I'm no megalomaniac.
M-Dog gonna fly!
Oh, he's gonna... Whoa!
Shooting star! Connected high with the head and got the job done. Matt Cross is ready for any megalomaniacs that may come in his path.
Well, just to be clear, I'm not a megalomaniac. I'm the Prime Minister here at Prime Wrestling.
Can Matthew Justice beat this man? Is Matt Justice ducking this man?
No. Matthew Justice is the man. He's a television champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, still to come, Krimson and the Bev for the Prime Championship. Also, we've got Marion Fontaine, Jerry Madrux defending the tag titles against the relationship of Facade and Lewis Linden, which has been questionable as of late. But up next, the would-be megalomaniac, Nikki Valentino. He's in action.
The following singles contest is scheduled for one fall. Is being brought to you by Pistol Truck Service.
Set for one-on-one competition with a man that, is he out of left field? Well, Valentino's been sent to make an impact. He's been sent to retrieve the Prime Championship from Krimson. He found some masked guy in Zubaz pants a while ago. I'm not sure he's proven anything to the Megalomaniacs, but I give him credit. Man, he's trying his heart out. Matt Taylor looking for an opportunity here. Looking for a chance to impress Prime management.
Looking for entrance music.
Nikki Valentino has not impressed Prime management, at least as far as the Megalomaniacs go.
Well, the chapter has not closed yet. It's not over. I mean, you know, there's still some things that maybe Mr. Valentino can do to impress Commissioner T and myself.
What does he have to do? He's honest, and I don't like Valentino, but man, you could tell he really wants to be with you guys. He's trying his heart out.
Well, you know, there's certain things that need to be done. I'm not going to tell you or tell these people that are.
You don't know, do you? You don't know.
I'm in upper management. I'm the Prime Minister. I know everything. Oh, look at that. That's what we like to call. That's what we like to call a double standard suplex.
The German release, actually,
Whoa.
into the crossface chicken wing. Crossface chicken wing.
Nocturnal submissions, what he calls it.
And just like that, we're out of here. Valentino with a win.
How about that, Joe? You want to talk about impressing upper management? You want to talk about impressing me? I'm impressed right now. I know Commissioner T is as well. Oh, he's got the...
Oh, this could be interesting.
I think after 6 months of working hard and doing everything that I can do, I'm ready to be a Megalomaniac.
It's almost time. I have to confirm. I got some people to talk to. You look.
I've done everything you've asked. Everything. Everything.
He has.
I found Krimson. I
Sort of.
beat
But you didn't get the title.
whatever.
You did beat him.
I found Krimson. What else can I do?
You have unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
You know what? You're right. I do have unfinished business. See, this time last year, a year ago, all my problems, they stem back from this one incident. Chris Van Vleet, I know you're back there.
Chris Van Vleet.
And last year, you stuck your nose in my
Friend of you.
face. So you know what, Chris? I'm going to give you what you want. You've wanted to fight me for 12 months. 12 months, Chris, so let's do it. I'm better looking than you. I dress better than you. I talk better than you. So if you want some, come get some.
Whoa!
Chris Van. Well, remember, Valentino hit Van Vleet with a.
Come on, yeah.
Van Vleet got hit with a chair at Resolution 5.
I'm the one you like.
Van Vleet's head. He's. Van Vleet here visiting friends. They had a confrontation when Van Vleet was a ring announcer last year.
Because I'm going to knock his teeth out.
No, we don't need that. Don't do that.
Guess who? Of you? Give him the mic. You know, Nikki, I'm not really sure what your problem is with me. I'm just hanging out here in Parma with all my friends because I love Prime Wrestling and I love each and every one of these fans here at Prime Wrestling. You know, Nikki, speaking of friends, I've got a lot of friends in the back there. I'm close personal friends with a lot of those guys. You're certainly not one of my friends. And if my memory serves me correctly, it was you who hit me in the head with a chair last year at Resolution 5. Then I had to go on TV the next day with a bruise on my face. Then a couple months later, I'm the guest ring announcer here at Prime Wrestling, and you try to pick a fight with me. For absolutely no reason. Look, Nikki, I'm not going to apologize for anything, and I'm sick and tired of you pretending that you're better than everyone. You're not better than anyone at all. Okay? I'll tell you what. I'm going to be at Resolution 6 right here in Parma on October 20th.
That's big.
That's right. But I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to bring somebody who is going to destroy you. And the headline on 19 Action News that night will once again read, Nikki Valentino loses again.
Oh, man, that ticked Valentino off. We got our first official matchup for Resolution 6 on iPay-per-view on PrimeWrestling.com. McGuire's getting involved in this as well. Van Vleet is bringing somebody to face Nikki Valentino. Folks, Krimson and Beverly still to come. Tag titles are next.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, is being brought to you by U-Haul, and is for the Prime Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
Oh, my neck.
Well, are you okay? How did you even fall down with Chris Van Vleet? Did he hit you?
But Joe, he was trying to hit me, and there was a puddle of water on the floor, and I slipped in it, and that's why I need a custodian out here to mop that up. And there was a banana, too. There was a puddle of water with a banana inside of it, a banana peel. It was a banana peel. I wasn't afraid of Chris Van Vleet. I'd have got in there with the Bachelor of the Year for 2012.
You're so upset you're not even talking about your boy.
Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh, my neck hurts, but this makes it feel a little bit better.
Marion Fontaine, Jeremy Madrox, the Brotherhood of Mustachioed Brawlers, BOMB. And man, I'll never forget the way they won those tag team titles, kicking Zach Gowen out of the building and beating the heck out of Gregory Iron 2-on-1.
And what a dominating performance against a champion like Gregory Iron. You know what I mean? People said it couldn't be done.
Completely uncalled for. And
there we are. Look at these guys. I didn't pay them anything to be right there with those signs up front. I'm sure Vic doesn't have anything to do with it either.
Vic's always throwing his weight around where it doesn't belong.
All 120 pounds of it, Joe. He'll throw it around because he is Commissioner T, the commissioner of Prime Wrestling.
And I have a theory on why this matchup was signed, but first let's check out the challenging team as they make their way out. Aaron McGuire, there's been issues recently with Lewis Linden and Facade. For years, these men have been a tag team as the Ninja Elite Squad, along with Lewis's brother, Flip Kendrick. But all year, Lewis and Facade haven't been on the same page, and it stems back from some pretty intense professional differences, stemming back to when Lewis challenged Facade for what was then Facade's TV title.
That's right, but Facade lost that TV title fair and square to a man that I look up to, a man with chiseled features such as abs and breastplate muscles and good thighs, and his name is Matthew Justice. He is a centerpiece of Prime Wrestling.
But what do you make of this relationship with Facade and Lewis? It was a number of weeks ago. Lewis had defeated Jimmy Jacobs in a matchup. Jacobs attacked Lewis afterwards.
I got these tag belts.
Facade came out to save Lewis from Jimmy Jacobs, and Lewis seemed upset that his friend came to help him.
Well, it's questionable if Facade came out to help him.
Well, it's almost like Lewis feels that Facade's trying to upstage him.
Introducing first the challengers. They weigh in at a total combined weight of 360 pounds. First, wrestling out of the East Lansing Dojo, Lewis Linden. And his tag team partner, he is roaming the streets at night, creeping while you're sleeping. The Neon Ninja, the Aerosol Assassin,
Facade, he's a known criminal. Is that right, Joe? He's got a rap sheet?
He does.
Their opponents. They weigh in at a total combined weight of 357 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Representing the Megalomaniacs, they are your reigning and defending Prime Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Jeremy Madrox and Marion Fontaine, the Bull!
Oh, my God. What a great tag team, Joe. Have you ever seen a better tag team in your life?
In my life, possibly, but not right now here in Prime Wrestling, that's for sure. And as much as I hate to admit it, the Prime Tag Team Championships are proof of that, even though they did not beat a tag team. To win those titles, they beat one man.
Yeah, but they beat that one man at his own game, a handicap match. That man's Greg Iron, the handicap hero.
Well, what about when Madrox forced Gregory Iron to tie one arm behind his back? How fair is that?
Well, what about the time where Gregory Iron pulled somebody's tights?
I don't recall that.
Jay. What about when he gave Madrox that low blow?
Now, here's my theory about, and certainly Iron did do that, but I think that was justified after what he was put through. But be that as it may, my theory is this. Lyndon and Facade have not been on the same page for a number of months. It seems to me that Vic has signed this matchup hoping that Lyndon and Facade would not be able to coexist, thus giving another easy win for his team. And management would be none the wiser because they see it on paper and see it as a fair competitive matchup. Vic is trying to swindle everybody.
Well, Joe, I don't think you're looking at the big picture here.
What is the big picture?
We have the greatest tag team that ever lived in life, the Bomb. And then we have a tag team that has been a formidable tag team for a long time. Great competitors. Look, they got good moves there. Not many people have ever been able to knock Marion Fontaine off his feet.
That is not
due to his large stature. Louis Lyndon just did. He's been on a roll.
Well, do you think that Fontaine and Madrox will be defending the Prime Tag Team Championships? Resolution 6 live on internet pay-per-view on PrimeWrestling.com?
Well, I mean, they could have a non-title match. That would be good. I think the fans would really get behind that. They'd like to see a non-title.
So you're already trying to claim that there's no suitable competition for the tag titles?
Well, we're talking about there's a lot of competition here, but they're just not up to the stature of Marion Fontaine and Jeremy Madrox. I mean, no tag team here has mustaches. And how can you throw them in the ring against the mustachioed Brotherhood of Brawlers?
You don't even know the team's name.
Joe, we're not here to talk about riddles and clues and tricks, and we're here to talk about this great action that's in the ring, and people are getting to see the best tag team that ever came across the earth.
I'm going to talk about the leverage of Facade a moment ago, but Madrox able to counter out. Madrox, a very young veteran. How long has he been around? 12, 14 years?
26, counting.
He has not.
Counting the year he trained. So,
well,
yeah, he's
Madrox looking for a cheap shot there.
And he's 27 years old.
Facade is not. Facade with that incredible neck strength on the bridge. Hours working in the dojos, working in the training facilities. Facade deceptively strong neck strength.
We want to talk about deceptively strong. Marion Fontaine, deceptively strong. You want to talk about Jeremy Madrox. He's an unexpected genius.
Well, they're both very cunning. They're both very calculated. And they're both very underhanded.
And handsome. You didn't mention that.
Facade with the arm drag. Nice leverage maneuver. Madrox didn't take too kindly to that. Satellite head scissors, nicely done.
See, I told you there's no shenanigans behind this tag team championship affair with Facade and Lyndon. I mean, they're a formidable team. They've been in the dojo for years.
Springboard into the side kick. That round kick caught Madrox right around the pectoral.
Could have tore his pectoral, too. What about that?
It could have. Then Fontaine would be defending the titles 2-on-1. And know how
that wouldn't be fair.
And he'd know how Gregory Iron felt.
That wouldn't be fair to Mayor. Wouldn't be fair to Jer. Wouldn't be fair to Air. Look out, guys.
How fair is this? Facade.
No.
Double spring to the outside. Lands on his feet. Amazing agility.
See, you thought there was dissension in the ranks, and that's why Vic booked this match, and I don't know that that's necessarily true.
And Lewis going to fly, but Facade pushed Madrox back into the ring. And
for the cover. No, wait, get out!
And I think, now was that an example of NES not being on the same page?
And I don't know if our cameras caught it there, but Lyndon was trying to make a tag, and Facade was outside slapping hands with people, stealing wristwatches.
No, Facade was trying to get back to his corner after the dive. I think it's very justified where Facade was going, but I wonder what's going through Lewis's mind, looking for Facade, not finding him.
What's going through his mind is he knows the history of Facade. He knows that he's a common criminal. He knows that he's a thief.
They've been friends for almost 4 years.
Yeah, well, he put up with him for that long. I mean, look at Facade there. He thieved the thunder of Louis Linden.
Cover 2 and no. You're referring to the Jimmy Jacobs match.
I'm referring to their whole careers. I mean, anytime it was time for Louis Linden to talk or something, then Facade would just jump right in front of him and say a whole bunch of stuff.
I don't remember that.
And then there's a time where Louis Linden drew a picture, and then Facade colored it, stealing his thunder. There are things that Facade does that I question every day.
Fontaine with the cover. Remember wrestling, Aaron? Ring a bell?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm looking at this match right. Can you see the definition and the muscle tone in the megastar, Marion Fontaine? He's been in the gym working out harder than anybody.
And that's why he deserves unfair tag title matches in his favor.
Well, you got to be fair to Marion.
What about being fair to Zach Gowen?
Well, that doesn't rhyme.
2 count in the ring. Zach Gowen was kicked out of the building for using his own cane as a weapon after you guys had already stolen his cane and used it as a weapon against him.
Well, I don't know if I can comment on that situation this time.
That's your
Due to
job.
pending litigation in the
Litigation. Get out of
Supreme
here.
Court. But we got Jeremy Madrox in there. He's getting ready. Oh no, you got to watch because Louis Linden is very, very agile.
That's true.
Oh,
Lewis got the knee up.
he may have knocked Madrox out.
Lewis going for the tag. Facade's there that time, but Fontaine able to shut Lewis down.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Countered by Lewis. Can he make it to the Neon Ninja? Aerosol Assassin. Facade the legal man. He goes up and down with a double drop kick.
Wait, no. Wait, he can't be doing this because he didn't even take the gi off. He didn't even wear it to the ring. So how's he mean business already?
It's all Facade right now, all over Fontaine. I like it.
Well, he's got stupid dreadlocks, Joe.
We can have new tag team champions here in
No,
this
we
hour.
can't. It's impossible.
No, it's very possible.
Oh,
Madrox drop face first.
I'd get in there, but Chris Van Vleet attacked me earlier. Oh,
Hard shot to the
this is
sternum.
bad times.
We got Facade, deep hook in the leg for 2.
I never doubt the champs, Fontaine and Madrox. You know they're cousins that are part of a brotherhood
They're distant cousins.
and blood brothers.
That I don't think. Okay. Facade with the round kicks, all up and down the bodies of Fontaine and Madrox.
Oh no! Yeah, there we go. That's a nice counter by the Step Brothers.
Well, they've been in the ring for way over 5 seconds. Can we get some order here? Are you intimidating these referees again?
Well, I'm not to say that somebody may be intimidated. I'd be intimidated if I was in the ring against or reffing Jeremy Madrox's matches.
Fontaine takes a hard spill.
Uh-oh. We can't control Louis Linden. I don't know what to do here. I got to talk. Oh, look
And
out.
Lewis to the
there.
outside. Lands hard on Fontaine. Good grief.
Wait.
Putting it all on the line. Now going up with a moonsault.
Oh, no. The ropes are right there. Put your...
Oh, man. How is that not it? Unreal.
That shows the intestinal fortitude of Jeremy Madrox. That's why he's a champion. He knows what he's doing in that ring. He's got heart and a mustache. Oh, that palm thrust. No! Linden's finished people off with that. Now he's trying to capitalize. Come on, Mayor. Get in there. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, miscue. Facade hits the ropes. Linden gets crotched.
Oh, Facade's jealousy's taking over.
No, you could tell me Facade did that on purpose.
Well, he wanted to hit his finish.
Oh, look at this now.
There!
What do they call that?
Success.
And retaining the tag titles. I think my theory just proved correct. Will Fontaine and Madrox have opposition at Resolution 6 on iPay-per-view on PrimeWrestling.com? I think we're going to find out up next. But, man, I got a question. Facade and Linden, at what page they're on, These men continue to dominate the tag division. Linden is hurt. Facade inadvertently making matters worse.
Right here. Yeah. Greatest tag team ever, Joe. You gotta love them.
There you see.
Two men that are on the same page.
With a
That's
twirl of the
story.
mustache, the job is done.
Whew.
And Facade and Linden left in the wake of the Megalomania's damage. And Linden pushing Facade away. These men are not on the same page, to say the least.
Well, he can't trust Facade. No wonder why he pushed him away.
The problems here continue. The problems continue with Facade and Linden. Still to come, Krimson, Beverly, Prime Championship. But up next, some very important words from Justin LaBar.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome to the ring, Justin LaBar.
Well, LaBar back in clothing we're accustomed to seeing him in after he did a little investigating as far as the Vic Travagliante laptop. A little bit of just desserts after what you guys did to him.
I'm not
Speaking
going
of
to
his...
waste any time. I'm going to get right into the important news that I need to share with you guys. Prime Wrestling will have their biggest event of the year, Resolution 6, on October 20th, right here at the Ohio Net SportsTime Ohio.
Here?
That's right.
I don't like this place.
Here in Parma.
You know, for the last couple months, it seems like forever, I've been bullied, I've been pushed around by Commissioner Vic Travagliante and the Megalomaniacs. And it's been corrupt, it's been embarrassing to Prime Wrestling, but you know, you might remember not too long ago, they decided to hijack an episode of Prime Wrestling and they dismissed me and they ran racket out here. Well, while they dismissed me, I happened to stumble upon Commissioner Travagliante's laptop computer.
Well, that's personal property of Commissioner T. You can't take his...
And that's where I won't get into everything I found, but what I do need to talk about is the files that I found that really expose what he's been up to running this company, how corrupt it has been with him in power, and all the dirty, underhanded things he's been doing. So, when Commissioner Travagliante got back to his office, I gave him two options. Option number one, I could just go ahead and turn what I found on his computer into the upper management, the executives that are above him, and let him deal with the very serious consequences. Or option two is I presented him basically with a contract, a proposal, to where I want some matches made that I want to see, and I think you want to see at Resolution 6. I'm happy to
wait.
Commissioner Travagliante is going to go with option two.
He had no choice.
But I think you guys are going to enjoy.
All right.
Now, wait a minute, I don't get the...
Match number one. The Prime TV champion, Matthew Justice. He is going to defend that TV title against a man that he's been avoiding for 6 months ever since he stabbed him in the back. M-Dog 20, Matt Cross.
And that's on iPay-per-view, PrimeWrestling.com.
Match number two. Rickey Shane Page is going to have a battle with a man who's been looking for a fight with him, been begging for a fight with him, Bobby Beverly.
That'll be physical.
Wait.
Match number three. The Prime Tag Team Champions, Jeremy Madrox and that old acquaintance of mine, Marion Fontaine. They are going to defend the Prime Tag Team titles against the guys that they screwed out of those titles and never even earned them in the first place, and that is Zach Allen and Gregory Iron, the handicap hero.
Whoa, wait a minute here.
Nice.
That's not fair.
I'm loving this card.
You realize that those are three matches, all three containing some members from Team Megalomaniac and some guys from the Prime Foundation. And in that contract, in that fine print, Commissioner Travagliante, it's going to be a best-of-3 series. Whoever wins that best-of-3, you or me, all the arguing's done, all the legality's done. Whoever wins takes this company, controls this company, and that's where it ends at Resolution 6. I have one more match to make for Restoration 6 on October 20th right here. We are going to see the Prime World Champion, Krimson. He is going to defend that title against the man who he wronged last year. He's going to defend that title against a man who Travianti has done everything in his power to keep out of Prime. October 20th, Resolution 6, Krimson defends the world title in a no DQ match against the man-beast, Rhino.
Rhino coming back.
He's not welcome here.
Love it.
No, wait a second. He's not welcome here. I specifically spoke with upper management. He's dangerous.
Make some noise for Resolution 6.
That's amazing. Rhino and Krimson and no DQ.
Wait, what? How did this?
Matches, Resolution 6. We're going to find out who really is better, the Prime Foundation, Team Megalomaniacs, and we're also going to get a great and very much deserving no DQ world title match.
LaBar making some strides, and I think somebody taking umbrage to that. Somebody taking exception. That's the Prime Champion Krimson. He ran Rhino out of here last year. I don't think he was ready for that. And LaBar doing what's wise, getting out of there. Krimson's got big problems to deal with. The 280-pound war machine named Rhino. That's on iPay-per-view on PrimeWrestling.com. And
Resolution 6, Joe, this might be the biggest resolution of all time.
You may be right. And what about,
The following
well,
singles contest is scheduled for one fall, and only for the Prime Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Krimson wants a fight now. He's not wasting time. Krimson ran Rhino out of here. Matt Cross and Matt Justice for the TV title. Handicapped Heroes and the Bomb. Rickey Shane Page and the Bev. And
I didn't have any input on any of these matches, Joe, and I'm upper management.
Yeah, but you got a whole board with you of directors, and if they found out what Vic was plotting and why, and the real reasons you guys have been making these decisions, you'd both be out of here. You had no choice. LaBar finally grabbed you by the gullet.
No, but he was supposed to be back cleaning Vic's office, not cleaning out his computer. What? There's files on there that he doesn't need to see, or anybody. There's pictures of Valentino. There's all kinds of incriminating evidence against.
Well, what a tune-up this'll be. I can't even call it a tune-up. If the Bev's gonna face Rickey Shane Page, what better opponent to face first than Krimson, huh?
Introducing first the challenger. He weighs in at 200 pounds, wrestling out of Niles, Ohio, the Bev, Bobby Beverly. And his opponent, he weighs in at 225 pounds, from the Broken Mirror. He is your reigning and defending Prime Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Krimson.
Embodiment of evil.
I mean, I'm no fan of Krimson's, but he's got to go against the Man Beast, Rhino, the War Machine.
Absolutely. Well, keep in mind, it was Krimson along with this entire Dead Wrestling Society that jumped Rhino in the back last fall. Rhino said he'll come back and get a piece of Krimson, but Johnny Gargano had first dibs because Johnny Gargano was also affected by Krimson, and Gargano had earned Rhino's respect in a match. But every time Rhino tried to come back in, it was Commissioner Vic and the Megalomaniacs keeping Rhino out. You know why? Because they know they couldn't control Rhino, and they knew if Rhino came in and won the championship, man, they'd have their work cut out for them. They wanted to save that spot for Rickey Shane Page. Didn't come to pass. But, man, the Bev's been looking to step up, calling out Rickey Shane Page.
Well, you know who's going to pay for that is the Bev. Rickey Shane Page is not going to be happy. I can guarantee you that, Joe. You thought he was dangerous before? You thought he was a lunatic before? Now. Oh, yeah.
And that's a best-of-3 series, Megalomaniacs versus Prime Foundation. Whoever wins the most matchups, they get to choose the commissioner, LaBar or Vic. Oh, Beverly crotched.
Ooh.
Well, it's a good thing Beverly's moved past the thrust. Yeah. Jeez,
Well,
and Krimson taking out his anger towards that Rhino match on Beverly.
And you know what? If he would have been able to do the thrust there, then it totally would have shifted the momentum to the side of the Bev. But he'd forsaken the move that brought him so many championships and prestige and glory all through the years. And adjuration.
Well, wait a second. It'll be no DQ when Krimson battles Rhino, but it's not no disqualification now.
Well, the Bev, he wanted to get himself ready for a match against Rickey Shane Page. He's stepping in there with Rhino right now. He's stepping in there with Krimson right now.
Yeah, it probably feels like Rhino.
You got Rhino on my mind now. It's not fair.
Oh, nobody home for Krimson, who takes a hard tumble.
Rickey Shane Page was deserving of that championship match.
And Beverly, look out.
Oh, hey.
Well, Krimson introduced the matchup. Leniency by the official here.
Well, that's a new guy in there, that official.
Well, very experienced official.
So he just allows the Bev to break rules at will?
Well, I think the official knows that some leniency has to follow Krimson everywhere, to be honest with you.
This is like the NBA when they swallow the whistles in the end of the fourth quarter here. The ref just kind of lets everything go,
Well,
lets them play.
Both these men have huge fights at PrimeWrestling.com, on iPay-Per-View, at Resolution 6. It'll be all about warfare when Krimson meets Rhino. It'll darn sure be a war when Rickey Shane Page meets Bobby Beverly. I'm not sure what the limit of either of those four men are as far as pain threshold, as far as what they'll do to win, especially when you've got control of the company on the line, especially when you've got the Prime Championship on the line. These stakes have never been higher here in Prime Wrestling, and it gets settled on pay-per-view online.
Joe, now you're sure about all those matches are officially sanctioned?
My sources have told me that, yes.
My sources have told me nothing.
And I talked to LaBar before we went on the air. He informed me. I saw the memo from the rest of the people that you work with. You got outvoted, pal.
I should have went to work that day. I called off.
Oh, come on. Why am I not
going on?
Why am I not surprised? Krimson drops the knee.
Well, this could be it.
Well,
right?
What about the work we're going to see next week, Aaron, when we have a rematch of the Resolution 5 main event, just days away from Resolution 6, Johnny Gargano and the Zombie Princess Jimmy Jacobs?
Well, that's going to be tremendous. That's going to be a tremendous match. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
We're also going to see the Handicapped Heroes take on the Sons of Michigan. Big rivalry renewed there. Rickey Shane Page one-on-one with Gory. Dead Wrestling Society versus Megalomania. Matt Justice will defend the TV title. He may not make it to M-Dog at Resolution 6.
Wait, why would he make it?
A Krimson caught Bev with a kick to the temple.
Uh-oh. Oh, I like what he does here. He's got something in mind.
Jeez. Hard series of shots and driving down with the knee.
Oh. And Bev, that's only a taste of what somebody like Rickey Shane Page is going to do to you at Resolution.
Very possible. Rickey Shane Page put Jason Bain out of this industry.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Most dominant man got dominated by the baby-faced assassin, by the most unstable athlete I think I've ever met.
And the most dominant man here in Prime Wrestling, Rickey Shane Page.
But Bobby Beverly's been looking to step up. He wants to be thought of on that same plateau as a Johnny Gargano or a Matt Cross. And a win over Rickey Page can certainly do that.
Well, I don't know about... He's going in overconfident then, thinking he can beat Rickey Shane Page. Did you see the brutal war, the matches that Rickey Shane Page and Krimson have had? Krimson, he's in the top of his game. He's a champion. But Rickey Shane Page, every time, took him to the limit. Like Bobby's trying to do the same thing here, but I don't know that he can. He can't hang with the champion. Not like Rickey Shane Page did.
Knife edge chops back and forth. Beverly gets the Enziguri up. And Beverly, hey, he survived. He survived under rough terrain. If he can handle Krimson, man, Rickey Shane Page, not a pipe dream anymore. Beverly's getting this done. Beverly's stepping up. How close can you get? 2 and change on the champion. And keep in mind, Beverly teamed with Gargano, actually, to beat the Dead Wrestling Society, Krimson's minions, a couple of months ago. Beverly has stepped up, and he continues to do so.
Well, he thinks he's been working out a little bit more in the gym, and he thinks that he can walk around and strut around here like he's a big man, but there's no bigger man in Prime Wrestling than Rickey Shane Page. He's going to find that out on iPay-per-view.
He's certainly the most imposing. Possible exception being Krimson, but I underscore possible. But man, if you're Krimson, just found out you're facing Rhino, an Extreme Original, former 2-time World's Champion, looking for a Prime Championship. Man, Krimson's been through some wild wars.
Rhino's been through some wild wars. Remember, he broke the ring against Bane last year.
That's true. That could happen again this year. Only way to find out is to watch it. Be there live October 20th or check it out on PrimeWrestling.com. Watch it live or on on-demand replay. And Beverly again using the chair. The official doing the best to allow leniency here because he understands the stakes. And Beverly going to go in for the finish here, for the kill.
I might be a little bit more impressed with Bobby Beverly than I wanted to be.
Could be Beverly and Rhino for the title. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Witch's Wheel.
That's it.
Witch's Wheel.
That's right. I like on Krimson a soft.
Beverly getting up, though.
Beverly.
He's dazed, but he's trying to stay. No, there's that mandible claw variation. Beverly, he's just being strangled, and Beverly had to submit. Beverly was out. That's a paralyzing hold, Aaron.
It affects the throat.
Here is your winner as a result of a submission, and still Prime Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Krimson.
Beverly tried to get the job done. He was getting up from the Witch's Wheel. How many men can say that? But Krimson had another tool in his arsenal. It's the Bev and Rickey Shane Page. It's that man, Krimson. No DQ with Rhino. Watch it on PrimeWrestling.com. Resolution 6. We'll see you next week. Oh, what is this?
There we go.
Stay on this.
Get him, Rickey.
Stay on this.
Get him, Rickey.
This is uncut. This is not. He's got.
Spike.
He's digging that into the mouth. Right where that mandible claw let out. Rickey Shane Page is digging that into the gullet. Rickey Shane Page just lost his mind. And Beverly's lacerated. Rickey Shane Page just lacerated Beverly. McGuire, get him off. Get end this kid's career. Just stop this. Something wrong with him. Come on. Oh, Beverly's hurt badly. That's what Rickey Shane Page can do. In a moment's notice. That's what Rickey Shane Page can do. Aaron, get in there and take control.
Do something.
I'm cool. And this is split personality we've seen before. I'm cool. I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. God, Beverly's seriously hurt. And that's what happens when you step up and challenge a megalomaniac, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, Beverly is hurt. Rickey Shane Page showing why he's the most dangerous man in this company. And not a bit of conscience, no remorse. And on that note, folks, Gargano Jacobs, no, get him out. Gargano Jacobs next week, we'll see you then.